Many people think on football or basketball player as exemplary people. I do. I want to talk about Manute Bol. But the story of Manute isn't only the story of a player. Manute belonged to the Dinka tribe, one of the most famous colonies in the north of Africa. In his childhood, Manute was forced to kill a lion with a spear and was taken away from 4 teeth due to Dinka's tradition. It caused so many problems in Manute's health. When Manute was born, Sudan was an only country divided in two factions, the Muslims in red and the Christians in blue. Manute had good luck and could go to the USA to improve his quality of life. But during this time, in 1983, started the Second Sudanese Civil War, which had its worst moment in 1991, added to a change in the weather. The south part was attacked by the North government and more than 2 million people died. It was also famous because of the children who were former soldiers. However, more than 10,000 children without family were forced to leave the country. It is also famous because during the war, Bin Laden, the most famous Muslim ever, was hidden in the country. Manute was called in 2001 by the government with the pretext of signing a peace treaty looking for the end of the war. It wasn't true, and Manute was arrested by the Muslims. In 2004, Manute was allowed to come back to the States because of the media pressure. When he came back, the doctors detected that Manute had a really hard illness, Stevens-Johnson syndrome. Manute had also another problem. He had spent his money helping his country, more than $4.5 million, especially on the children. Manute built more than 250 schools in Sudan. He became an honorific ambassador of the country and tried to promulgate his message. We have to forgive our family to keep the peace. Manute talked about the North population as his family. The most radical part of the country, named Darfur, stopped the attacks and the war ended. At the same time, Manute suffered an accident and was near to die. He traveled to his country and helped in the organization of the first democratic election. But before it, Manute lost the hardest battle. The illness killed him because he hadn't taken care of himself. It was in 2005, and after that, his dream became true. South Sudan is a democratic country. He has won this battle. For me, the story of Manute is the story of a very big man with a very big heart. A man who gave to many people who couldn't pay him back. This man has taught me not to give up, and that's what I want to do with my life. Fight for people who deserve it.